The yoga pose we're going to look at in this guide is the Camel Pose with a few variations. This pose strengthens your back and opens the shoulders, chest and quadriceps. It can be an intense pose, so take your time before progressing and only push your body as far as it will comfortably allow. Start by kneeling on your mat with your knees hip-width apart and your toes tucked under. Press your palms onto your lower back with your fingers pointing downwards. Squeeze your elbows in towards each other. Push your hips forward as you start to bend backwards from the middle all the way to the upper back. This is the first variation of the Camel Pose. From this position, if you wish to go further, release your right hand and place it on your right heel, followed by your left hand on your left heel. Make sure your arms are straight, continue to lift the chest and press your hips forwards to maintain the bend in your back. Allow your head to drop backwards so that your gaze is on the ceiling, unless there's any discomfort in your neck. This is a slightly more advanced variation of the Camel Pose. Stay in this position for around 30 seconds. Make sure you're confident in this pose through regular practice before moving on to the next progression. For this more advanced progression, increase the stretch by untucking your toes and pressing the tops of your feet down into the mat. Keep your hands in contact with your heels and make sure that you're pushing the hips forward the entire time. Allow your head to drop even further with your gaze on the wall behind you. Don't push yourself to the point of pain or discomfort. This is the most advanced variation of the Camel Pose. To come out of the Camel Pose, tuck your chin to your chest. Keep your core engaged and bring your hands to your lower back, easing yourself back up. Gently sit down onto your heels. So there you have the Camel Pose with a few variations to try depending on how flexible you are.